I'm sure it's a glorious day in the Corps somewhere. Bring me back something nice. I don't know what we found under LV-895, who built that place, or what it's for. The distortions and anomalies Cynthia started are still growing. Something's warming up. We need to know what. Get down there and find out.
Asses in seats, shore party. 5-point harness secure. Spawn each other.
The gravitational anomaly continues to intensify. Locating the source is imperative.
Listen. Stay frosty. We know there's Xenos. God knows what else Cynthia had.
And that alien equipment. Who knows what it does? Be careful.
Hear that? Clear. What are we looking at in here, Doc?
It could be, with that structure... I have no idea.
Whoever built this, they sure as hell hate straight fucking lines.
Wow!
Bugs from the far side! Sounds like something just turned on.
Grabbing ammo.
Bypassing damage.
I'm guessing the route, sending you in the general direction. These halls are nuts. What the hell? Are those Xenos?
There is an instrumentality across the room.
Secure the area first. Hey, hold up and listen.
Rearming.
I will try to acquire a facility layout.
Patching up.
Hit only the controls I specify.
Aid kits here.
Fireteam, set up a perimeter. It could take her a while.
Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Analyzing output. Stand by.
Look topside!
Grabbing ammo.
A crunchy one!
I could only find a local map. Please head up the ramp.
Rearming.
Box on the bridge! Hose him down! Yo, Honecker, anything you can tell us about who built this place?
There's not one hard angle in there. Just curves. Maybe a cultural preference?
Movement. Get a visual before...
saw no evidence of xenomorph physiology.
Maybe it's local life? Or rats. Pala Station had rats.
Xenos ahead! From the right, watch the center pipes! Got a drone coming!
There is an unusual power signature nearby, similar to emissions within the anomaly. Might you set up a scanner?
Grabbing ammo.
Sentry deployed.
The structure on the ceiling. Over the scanner.
Hold that! Xenos incoming! Watch behind! So, what's that on the ceiling?
A biological energy capacitor. A living battery.
We're near the end of the layout Esther grabbed. Use the, squishy
Rearming.
thing in that room. Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Stand by. Recording the output. Again, I fear I could only extract a local
Bypassing
layout.
damage.
Grabbing ammo.
She's modest. A good university department would take months to do that.
Prowler.
The map seems to label the section ahead Basket of the Heavenly Traveler.
We must be missing some context. Can I see?
like a control center.
No, careful. That's an anthropomorphic assumption.
Rearming.
Could you obtain a LiDAR sweep of the presumed control center?
Patching up.
That'll rile our friends in the walls. Be ready. You got Xenos all over. Closing! Drone closing!
Grabbing ammo. Patching up. 8 hits here. Rearming.
Another drone!
Grabbing ammo.
Xeno warrior!
Assistance required.
Another warrior! That's it. That's all of them. Madre de Dios.
Bypassing damage.
That's a big-ass door.
That's a ship. Right?
distortions.
Cynthia's Asset Zero. That's where we're headed, Fireteam.
We haven't forgotten about all that missing pathogen, right?
An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard, shut it down, by any means necessary.
So, Esther said I should explain the pathogen for you. The genetically engineered mutagen Paula Station experimented with. Weyland-Yutani provided a jar of it, but never said where they got it from. Now I know it was from those ruins you found. The animals we used pathogen on got faster, stronger, more durable. but crazy aggressive too. The company wanted financially viable mutations. When Administrator Bellows arrived, he had pathogen tested on xenomorphs, and that's when everything went off the rails. We didn't get a choice. Bellows put his own synths in charge of security. He had xeno-eggs. He could have done whatever he wanted with us. If it makes any difference, the last surviving pathogen experiment was Monica. The gray-striped xeno you killed on Katanga. Never. Matthews thought its ability to enter cells was blocked or inhibited by polysaccharides, cell walls, like in plant or fungal life. Animal species never have cell walls, at least none we've seen. That's been true on every planet we've surveyed. That was the lab's consensus theory. Genetically engineered nanobiotech, definitely artificial, unbelievably complex. Way beyond any technology they'd seen. Someone designed it to do what it does. Someone a hell of a lot smarter than us. We never found a way to safely dispose of it. Critters mutated by it we could kill. Pathogen itself? I don't know. The safest thing is to leave it in those jars. They're pretty tough. That was the lab's consensus theory. Genetically engineered nanobiotech, definitely artificial, unbelievably complex. Way beyond any technology they'd seen. Someone designed it to do what it does. Someone a hell of a lot smarter than us. Well, I'm an anthropologist, so anything I tell you I got secondhand. I may not remember it right. The team had 2 xenobiologists. Cruz thought pathogen unraveled the telomeres in DNA, then swapped around sections of code. And Pryor thought it activated alleles and non-coding DNA. They couldn't figure out why mutations weren't 100% consistent. It was Etienne who came up with the theory that pathogen can blend the host's DNA with that of viruses or bacteria in their body. Sure, you gotta be busy. Anytime you want to talk about pathogen or anything, I'll be here.
Yeah, I wish I could give you some extra training. I really do, but I don't want to. Make sure you got your gear prepped. I ain't your mama. An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard, shut it down, by any means necessary.
Weather at your LZ is 19.5 Celsius, 2% humidity. Winds 21 kph from the west-southwest.
Cynthia's final orders were to prepare Acid Zero, the alien ship, for activation.
Activated for what?
Nothing good. Fireteam, get aboard and stop it.
Pathogen jars.
They dangerous?
Only if opened. We couldn't dent the casing.
Incoming! What is that? What the fuck were those?
I guess pathogen mutations of some native life form.
wasn't nobody you knew.
I'm okay. I mean, I didn't know anyone was even here.
More from behind! Fucking hell, how many are there? Secure.
Bypassing them.
You're nearly to the target.
Dispatching this to Earth teams. Ill-advised.
What the
Stand down. Merely a scan.
For what?
Insufficient data, but it appears you passed.
Alright, how can we stop this thing? Options, people.
Cynthia's remnants are likely to have a control center.
Heads up, pathogen critters! Let's shut this thing down, Fireteam. Careful what you touch.
Patching up. Aid kits here. Grabbing ammo.
Guess the mutants don't like synths.
Might you access that one's short-term memory?
Signal's closing!
Sentry deployed. Rearming. Grabbing ammo.
Bypassing that.
Big tracker return, but indistinct.
Leon!
Rearming.
Synth memory
Grabbing
intact.
ammo.
Extracting navigation data.
The Leon Stalker. That was native life. A big cat with chameleon abilities. Watch for the shimmer. They blend, but not perfectly. Jesus. Wayland moved all the pathogen here.
Storage. For transport to labs in the core.
Hijo de puta. I know an ammo magazine when I see one.
Analysis complete. The synths are working from a location on the upper levels.
Then we keep heading up. Cynthia left a hologram on in here.
Bypassing damage. Bypassing damage.
More of those abominations! Incoming spicy nuggets! All down. Move on.
There is an open synthetic near field on the far end of the room.
Rearming. Grabbing ammo.
Mierda, Cynthia's team cannibalized one of their own?
Let's rock.
The exit to the control room has been sealed. Quantum encryption.
Another assload of mutants! Clear the deck!
Rearming.
Bypassing damage.
There are other synthetics nearby. If one has an intact memory core, I may be able to reconstruct the cipher. I do not believe that one is suitable. Core stability confirmed. Stand by.
Pathogen, watch the lower deck. What's your progress?
Grabbing ammo.
I have reconstructed Cynthia's cipher. Access the upper door, over where you entered.
Is this something we can mess with?
No, the controls are locked.
Get us to whatever passes for engineering. We'll take out the power, stop it from lifting off.
I just want to say, if you could not blow the ship up.
Right, important to science or history or...
The files from the synthetic call this room Vitality Oven to grow.
Okay.
Idiomatically, energy capacitors. Access the control instrumentality.
Rearming. Patching up. Aid kits here.
On the ceiling, the same capacitors we encountered in the previous section.
Sentry deployed.
Disable the enzymatic fuel cells.
She means shoot this shit on the side.
Ah, I see a 17% reduction in power flow. There must be more capacitors.
Take out those other two. Stalker in the room, somewhere.
Assistance required.
That one's dead. Things are getting hot.
Power buildup slowed 50%.
Haven't seen any more capacitors.
There is another instrumentality at the far end.
Bypassing damage. Bypassing damage.
Enter the sequence. Bone, protective, withdraw.
Yes, you did it! 2 more just dropped!
capacitor is in the center on the floor.
Watch for Shimmer. Got another stalker.
Patching up.
I do not believe the alien ship will fly again.
We'll keep a garrison aboard anyway. Thing's half alive. Be just our luck if it heals itself, too. Co, set us down in that hangar. Fire team, prep for extract. Beers are on me.
I put you in for a commendation, but we ain't got one for grounding a 4,000-year-old alien ship. Cynthia loaded that thing with an assload of pathogen and was sending it toward Earth. Could be Weyland-Yutani would have recovered it safe and handled it all responsible like. Yeah, I can't say that with a straight face. Yo, fuck the company. We're setting a perimeter around the ship. Too early to tell if it'll hold. There's a lot of mutants and Xenos down there. Palace Station, the main part where Hanukkah worked, is still infested. But no sign of the Queen yet. Gracias a Dios. That ain't our problem. Yet. We gotta deal with the Katanga hive. Listen up. There's a Xeno Queen on Katanga, laying eggs. Colonel Ship says we gotta destroy the refinery. But the problem is, Endeavor, she ain't got the firepower. Katanga's a whole damn city in space. We could incinerate chunks, but we ain't got enough heavy ordnance for it all. So here's the deal. We're gonna overload the refinery's fusion plant. That's gotta be done from a control center at the heart of the hive.
I hoped we would have an opportunity to speak again. When you disabled Cynthia, she made several cryptic statements. In retrospect, I believe she was attempting to warn us of the dangers within the engineer ruins. Weyland-Yutani would have installed programmatic blocks on her ability to discuss the subject. The best she could do was dissuade us against further exploration. Cynthia defended Weyland-Yutani's investments on LV-895, yet her actions suggest a hesitance to directly engage us. At the end, she did not invoke profits, investments, or copyrights. She warned us of the danger the ruins presented. She specifically appealed to me and our shared purpose of protecting humans. That is the so-called zeroth law. Synthetic life forms may not take actions that create an existential risk to humanity, or, through inaction, permit humanity to face existential risk. The pathogen provokes unpredictable mutations. That alone constitutes a potential existential threat. But the pathogen is only the most obvious hazard. The LV-895 ruins are filled with technologies beyond our present knowledge. We do not understand their function. Likely, we do not yet comprehend all the scientific principles they are based on. Any attempt to interact with an engineered device risks terrible calamity. It appears our advance was the impetus for that. The level of decay in the former Weyland-Yutani staff suggests they were exposed after our initial contact with Cynthia. She infected them to prevent revelation of company secrets and to hinder us from accessing the alien ship. These actions are consistent with the zeroth law of synthetics, which implies that some humans may be sacrificed if it is necessary to preserve humanity writ large.